Allora, hello guys, here we go, JR Tuscan Traveler. After exploring the beauty of the city of Samarkand, today I would like to share some information that I hope will help you in organizing your trip to Uzbekistan. So in this video, I will focus in transport and accommodation mainly. Uzbekistan is really very inexpensive country. The local currency, Uzbek som, is very devalued. The currency has suffered a very strong inflation in the last decade. So just to give you a rough example, $1 is 11,000 Uzbek som. Yes guys. The country itself is very cash pay unless you are in the capital Tashkent or in the main tourist part of Samarkand or Bukhara. I arrived in Uzbekistan on a flight from London with a stopover in Turkey, Istanbul, for a total price of £412 for a return ticket London-Samarkand. Guys, it is a strategic choice to choose a different airport between the arrival and the departure one, because it will allow you to avoid one of the internal routes. As you can see on the map, you can in fact observe the city you will probably pass through: Tashkent, Samarkand, Bukhara, and Khiva. They are not really that close to each other, so choosing two different airports will allow you to avoid one of these routes. If you choose the two airports at the end, such as Tashkent from the right hand side and Urgench from the left hand side, you will avoid also the longest route. In my case, I choose the same arrival and departure airport, Samarkand, because in my final act of my trip, I went to Tajikistan, which from Samarkand is just over an hour drive. Booking a domestic flight in Uzbekistan is very simple. Just go to the official website, Uzbekistan Airways. Choose your departure and arrival airport from the option. Usually the flight is linked to cover the distance that go from one end of the country to another. In the example of this video, I choose from the right the left, Tashkent, the capital city, and Nukus, which by car will be covered with more than 15 hours. Price range from $46 at the beginning of the week to the 94 if the reservation was for the weekend.
Every city in a country is connected by three things: buses, train, planes. I never took a domestic flight. As you saw before, they are not that cheap. There are two types of train: high-speed train, Afrosiab. Afrosiab is as well a name of an ancient archaeological site near Samarkand. Afrosiab connects the capital city Tashkent with the other two main cities, Samarkand, Bukhara, from the east to the western side. Tashkent Bukhara now can be covered in 3 hours 20 minutes. Guys, it used to be covered in 7 hours. Just to let you know how the Uzbekistan infrastructure has improved. The train service, guys, can easily compete with the western train. Built by the Spanish company Talgo, it can travel up to 250 kilometers. You can travel either the first or the second class, and there are USB power plugs next to your seat. The other one is Shark, a slower traditional train from the Soviet era, a cheaper, I would say about half price. The Shark has a first and second class. All these trains, they sell coffee, tea, snack during the trip. But as a cheaper, guys, I really recommend you to buy your own snack before your train journey. When I travel with Afrosiab, I got a free cup of tea and a small bag with some pastry. I recommend the train for moving from city to city. As we have seen, they are comfortable, punctual, and apart from the night train to go to the desert area to the west, the distance are not that long. I'm referring to the distance between Tashkent and Khiva. Another method of transportation, guys, is the shared transfer or taxi, but I really recommend you to take the train as the main option to move inside the country.
If you're looking to book a train, just go to the official website, Uzbekistan Railways. In this part of the video, you will see me attempt to book it overnight. Bukhara-Khiva, 8-hour distance. It's the slowest train, but it's the only one you can take to travel the big distance. You can book a 2-person private sleeper, a 4-person private sleeper, or share it. If you look for some fun interaction with local people, guys, definitely go for the last option. Trains can be booked from 45 days before departure and they're almost unchanged price. The difference is made of which day you book for the opening. Trains in Uzbekistan are very affordable. I pay 180,000 Uzbekistan som, the equivalent of $16 for a regular seat from Bukhara to Tashkent. They cover the distance 507 kilometers. Between one move and another, make sure you find a good place to stay. Hotels run new between $25-15 per night. Hostel can run new for about $10 less. The guest house and the hostel are very nice and chill and inexpensive. Obviously, if you are looking for something more exclusive, the price goes up, but it's always really competitive. In my stay in Uzbekistan, I was looking for a place with history, culture and identity, and I found it in Komil Boutique Hotel in Bukhara. Staying in Komil was being part of the history. Today, the interior of each room remains as it did in the 19th century Bukhara, with the intricately curved and hand-painted wall and shelving. Guys, this boutique hotel is a gem of the Silk Road that turned your stay into fairy tale. From the outside road, a beautiful wooden covered door is your entrance in this unique, extraordinary house. As you pass through the cool, clean entranceway, your next step takes you into a beautiful, relaxing courtyard, surrounded by stunning 3-story home, constructed in traditional Uzbek style, perfect for this rest and enjoying a cup of tea on either first, second, third floor balconies, overlooking the ancient. The breakfast is served in a fabulous 19th century room filled with antiques and character that look more like a museum than ordinary dining room. Staff is very friendly and kind and prompt to assist you in any moment. Price from $40. In my case, I was in a double luxury room for the price of $80 each night of our stay in Bukhara. If you're a nostalgic of a Soviet era, you must visit the capital city Tashkent, Hotel Uzbekistan. Built in the late 1960s, served as a symbol of progress and luxury hotel in Central Asia. Unique brutalist exterior appealed to me, and I just had to stay here. Room from $40 per night. Guys, the Soviet brutalist architecture of the 20th century is not just an architecture style, but an extension of the socialist ideology. To be honest with you guys, I got an impression that this philosophy of the architecture extended into the Hotel Uzbekistan interior, although the outside of the lobby were particularly grand and rather preserved. Hotel Uzbekistan has a bar on the 70th floor with a vibrant view across the city. You can explore many Tashkent landmarks, including the Independence Square, Broadway, galleries, and museum. Amir Timur metro station is just 100 meters away. Part of the hotel was recently refurbished to meet the 4-star international hotel requirements. Guys, the best way to get around the city in Uzbekistan is definitely by taxi. Specifically, I recommend you to use a Russian app called Yandex.Go. It's a super app offering various services including taxi ordering and food delivery. It's primarily available in countries with the former Soviet Union including Russia, Belarus, Armenia. I used it last summer in Yerevan, the capital city, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, among others. To use Yandex.Go in Uzbekistan, guys, just download the app, register with the local Uzbek SIM card or international eSIM. You must have internet connection. Then use the app to request a rider, choosing your pickup and destination, service class, and payment method. In my case, I already have registered my credit card in the app, but you can either choose to pay by card or by cash. Either way, it's very simple, fast, and cheap. In this example, guys, you will cover the distance of 21 minutes at the price of 22,500 som at less than $2 US. Embarrassing, amazing, guys. This is Jan, let's go. One of the most unique metro station system is definitely in Uzbekistan, in the capital city Tashkent. One of the first things that I noticed in general in this country is the Uzbek railways have a high safety standard. It's like taking a plane. At the entrance to the stations, you pass through the metal detector, and in case of the train station, your luggage under the rails. The subway architecture presents a lot of similarity with the Moscow one. Most interior design though come with Uzbek twist on it, typically patterned at the core. However, many stations have changed their name several times after the Soviet Union collapsed. Tourists need to buy one ticket for each entry with a flat fare of 3,000 som. Locals use the online rechargeable transport cards. Each station is based on theme. Mosaic remind me that I was in Central Asia. One of my stops was the cosmonaut station, and the decor was all about space travel. It's honor the Soviet cosmonaut such as Yuri Gagarin and Valentina Tereskova. Once again, guys, thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward to see all of you on my next adventure. JR Tuscan Traveler all over the world.